Good evening, stargazers. Welcome to our cozy story time. Tonight we have a special tale to share, perfect for drifting off into a dreamy sleep. It's called The Moonlit Journey of Stella the Star. So snuggle up, close your eyes, and let's journey together through this enchanting night sky. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a faraway galaxy, there was a little star named Stella. She lived in the constellation known as the Twinkling Cluster, where stars of all sizes shone brightly in the night sky. Stella was one of the smallest stars, but she had a heart as big as the universe. She loved to shine and bring light to the darkness, but she often wondered what it would be like to visit the distant planet she saw from afar. One night, as Stella gazed across the cosmic sea, she noticed a faint, lonely light on a small, distant planet called Auroria. This light flickered with a soft glow, different from the other stars. Curious, Stella decided she wanted to find out more. But how could she, a little star, travel all the way there? As she pondered, her friend Luna, the moon of a nearby planet, glided over. Luna was known for her gentle guidance and wisdom. Stella shared her desire to visit Auroria and see the flickering light. Luna smiled warmly and said, "Follow your light, dear Stella. Let your heart guide you, and you will find your way." With Luna's encouragement, Stella took a deep breath and began her journey. She drifted through the night sky, leaving her familiar constellation behind. As she traveled, Stella encountered many wonderful sights. She passed by the Rainbow Nebula, a cloud of colorful gases that danced and swirled in mesmerizing patterns. The nebula's colors wrapped around her, giving Stella a beautiful, shimmering aura. But next, Stella floated by the Singing Meteors, a group of tiny, sparkling rocks that hummed melodies as they moved through space. They sang a cheerful song to welcome Stella, lifting her spirits and giving her the courage to continue her journey. Stella sang along, her voice blending with the meteor's harmony, creating a beautiful symphony in the vast emptiness. As she ventured further, Stella reached the Milky Way River, a sparkling stream of stars flowing gently across the galaxy. Here, she met Comet Flash, a swift and bright traveler who raced across the sky. Comet Flash noticed Stella's determined twinkle and asked where she was headed. When Stella explained her quest, Comet Flash offered to give her a ride to make the journey quicker. Grateful for the help, Stella hopped onto the comet's tail, and together they zoomed across the Milky Way River. The wind rushed past them and Stella felt exhilarated. In no time, they arrived at the edge of Auroria's atmosphere. Stella thanked Comet Flash, who sped off to continue his journey, leaving a trail of stardust behind. Now, Stella floated gently down to the planet's surface. As she approached, she saw that the faint, lonely light came from a little house made of crystal. Inside, she found a young girl named Alara, who looked up with wide, curious eyes. Alara was a stargazer, who had been wishing for a star to visit her ever since she learned about the wonders of the cosmos. Stella's light filled the room, and Alara smiled brightly. "Are you a real star?" she asked in awe. "Yes, I am," Stella replied with a twinkle. "I saw your light from afar and wanted to see who was shining so brightly in this part of the galaxy." Alara explained that she felt lonely sometimes, as there were no other children on Auroria. She loved to look at the stars and dream about visiting them. Stella listened with a warm glow, understanding Alara's longing for companionship. Inspired by Alara's dreams, Stella decided to give her a special gift. She reached into her shimmering aura and pulled out a tiny piece of the Rainbow Nebula. With a gentle wave, she placed it in Alara's hands. The tiny nebula sparkled with all the colors of the universe, creating a beautiful, ever-changing display. "This is a piece of the universe," Stella said. "Whenever you feel lonely, look at it and remember that you are never alone. The stars, the planets, and the whole universe are with you." Alara was overjoyed. She hugged Stella and promised to cherish the gift forever. As they spent the night talking and laughing, Stella told Auroria stories of the stars, the Rainbow Nebula, and the Singing Meteors. Auroria listened, fascinated, her eyes sparkling like the night sky. As dawn approached, it was time for Stella to return to her constellation. Auroria waved goodbye, holding the tiny nebula close to her heart. Stella promised to visit whenever she could and to keep an eye on Auroria from the sky. With a final bright twinkle, Stella ascended into the heavens. She returned to the twinkling cluster, where her fellow stars welcomed her back with joyful cheers. Stella felt happy and fulfilled, knowing she had made a friend and brought light to someone who needed it. From that day on, every night, Auroria would look up at the sky and find Stella twinkling brightly among the stars. She knew that somewhere out there, her star friend was shining just for her. And in the vastness of the universe, Stella knew that her light had reached a little girl who would always remember the night a star came to visit. And so, the little star and the girl from Auroria remained connected, their bond stretching across the cosmos, shining brightly in the night. And whenever the wind whispered through the trees, or the stars twinkled in the sky, it was as if the universe itself was singing their song, a song of friendship, light, and the beauty of the night.